made for. Push me to the edge, but I stay sure. Heard you need a warrior, that's what I came for. Want to pay the cost.
Yeah, tell him about down in advance. Staying out the way ain't enough. Even with time in my hands, I learned to move in a rush. Heard the kingdom wasn't need a saving. Brought some warriors in for the clutch. I got Layla encased in my grass. They ain't gon' heal through those bruises and cuts. Can't get too caught in the past. I fight through the scars when I'm marking the map. Faced with the odds, the guards, the demons, and still put them all in their backs. I only run with immortals. We got a type of fight that ain't gon' never get old. Keep them all warriors victorious. I'ma be the last up, so I can't say no.
Got no time to hold my soul, we gon' be told. I see the danger coming close, it feels like home. I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to give them hope? But to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. It's meant for me, long as I got the hands of time. It ain't out my reach, just look at all that I found. Searching for the lost crown, but the journey ain't complete. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. Cutting through all of the enemies plotting, that's whether they ready or not. Better get better with time, I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose, now I'm about to turn it down into a birdie. You see I ain't begging off what I'm deserving, I put that on every battle that I fought. I had to play the plight, don't take a chance with me, take advice. Been through the dark times, so I came with a dark side that'll show you the light. See how I rose up, boy the warrior grown up, now we're giving them hope. Keep them all warriors, victorious, putting harm on any enemy that's getting close. So got no time to hold my soul, we gon' be told. I see the danger coming close, it feels like home. I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to give them hope? But to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. It's meant for me, long as I got the hands of time. It ain't out my reach, just look at all that I found. Searching for the lost crown, but the journey ain't complete. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. Walking through the unknown. همیشه تنها جنگیدم. Yeah, such a long journey from home. من موتیو عقب نمیشه run. Yeah, cause I'm the hero that they need. Can't waste no time, it's up to me. And look at all that I found. I'm searching for the lost crown. I'm suffering from my knees. It's only right I show you who I'm with. I see the danger coming close. Show you who I'm meant to be. Feel it in my skeleton. I know I'm intense, I'll cut the suspense. I'm here to take to me now, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. Let me show you how, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. Listen to me now, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. Let me show you how, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. I hear a rumble. I'm here to rumble. I've got danger in my favor like a razor. I'm coming down to the two of us. Let me show you how, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. Listen to me now, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. Let me show you how, listen to me now. It's coming down to the two of us. I hear I'm here to rumble. I've got danger in my favor, like a razor. I'm here to rumble, diamond breaker. It's my nature. Get ready for thunder. I'm here to rumble. I've got danger in my favor, like a razor. I'm here to rumble, diamond breaker. It's my nature. Get ready for thunder. I'm here to rumble.
Welcome to the 2023 Madden 24 Team Selection Draft. I'm the Destiny Madden League commish. I go by two names, BSK, go by Brink, whichever one. Got my guys here. We got Banks. How
Yo,
you
what's
doing
going
tonight,
on, guys?
Banks?
I'm doing better than ever.
Better than ever. That's what I'm talking about. BR, how about you, sir? How you doing?
Outstanding, man. Ready to get busy.
For those of you that aren't familiar with us with the Destiny Madden League, we are a no switch Madden League on the Xbox X and S consoles. No switch with the ball in the air. No pre-snap movements on defense. No manual movements on offense. We're about community, guys having fun together. Some friendly competition, some unfriendly at times, trash talk perhaps. But this is our first ever team selection draft. So, BR, what are you expecting to see this evening, sir?
I'm expecting some fireworks, man. It's been a lot of hype, a lot of anticipation building up to this event. You know, kind of slow rolled it, just like the NFL does their process, man. So I'm expecting some extraordinary fireworks.
Early fireworks, late fireworks?
Fireworks throughout, really. You know, we got some ringers throughout. Like you said, there's some cap issues and some age issues with teams. I think it's really going to change the landscape of what we're looking at. So, I mean, it's really going to be difficult to call it. I'm actually curious to see how the coveted CT's mock draft pans out. But yeah, let's get this going, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to post a link to his mock in the description for the YouTube, so people can go back and give him props, give him a few laughs if how close or not so close he was. Banks, you are the officiant, I think that's the term, for this here draft process. Give us a little rundown on what the rules are and a few thoughts on what you expect to happen tonight.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, 3 minutes per 3 minutes per pick for the user. If you guys are having to bounce or whatever mid-draft, just holler at me, and if you haven't made your pick, just send me however many teams. You could send me all 32. That's cool with me. And I'll just give you your top guy. And if you miss your pick, you will fall down the order until you eventually do. But if you miss 5 picks, more than 5 picks, so your 6th pick, you will fall to the bottom of the draft, with which I believe no one wants to do. But yeah, if let's say I accidentally, hypothetically missed my pick, and I fall down below Weather Beast, and Weather Beast is on the clock, and I make my pick before he sends me the DM, I will trump that pick. It's whoever gets the pick in first to me via DM. It's all time stamped. But that's really all the rules to it. I got the The team owners list up there. So if you guys want to see divisions, that is live. And that's really how it's going to go down. But expectations, Trey Lance trade changed a couple things for I bet some of you guys out there. Some free agent signings with Dalvin Cook and whatnot, Ezekiel Elliott to New England. So there's a lot of I got no clue where anybody's going really. People were sure about their team last week, and then all of a sudden nobody knows where. Which I'm in the same boat. So uh, it's it's gonna it's gonna it's gonna be crazy. Those are my expectations.
Well, we got a little bit of information. We want to go ahead and talk about like the top 10 coaches going into this cycle. So, you know, this list here, this list is accurate but inaccurate at the same time. So it's accurate because it shows a clear reflection on the rankings and the results for the users in the league and the top 10 of those users. It's inaccurate because I can't somehow figure out a way to put myself in that top 10. But kudos to my guys, BR and Banks, holding it down for the commish team being 1 and 6. Told BR earlier today, I think he might be John Wick. You know what I'm saying? For some people in the league, because people talk about him a little bit like he might be the boogeyman. But all those weights and stuff, that's just for show, man.
Yeah,
What you think about this, sir?
You already know. You already know.
I don't know who in their right mind put me top 10, but it's all right.
Apparently, you put yourself there.
Hey, we don't got to share that with the public, all right?
Hey,
No, I'm kidding,
I'm just
but
trying to give y'all your flowers, man. You know what I'm saying?
hey, it's the only time I get love because I never make the Super Bowl, so I'll take it.
I'm a commish, clearly not a Madden player, but I try to be a gardener. You know what I'm saying? I give you all your flowers, man, where they're well deserved. But can we get that list put back up there real quick one time for me? We'll come back to it in a little bit. I give our main man Weather Beast, and I do apologize. I should have given Weather Beast, speaking of flowers, his flowers for all the excellent work he's done to make this show tonight possible. He's done a magnificent job on all the graphics, so I truly appreciate his hard work. He'll be making us sound good, he'll be making all the graphics and the show itself look good, look smooth, while also trying to direct us from pushing the red button and screwing stuff up. So, keep y'all's hands on the handrail. Don't touch anything. Don't ask for anything. I'm sorry, I was just referring back to my mama when she used to take me to the store. But I think we're ready to move on.
All right, well, I think we got to take a look at our top 10 teams before we start the draft. Any teams that stand out that you think a lot of users got in their top 3, top 5?
Well, like the top 10 teams, I mean, they're heavy hitters, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get on that list right there. I mean, you got everything you want when you take one of those teams, or most of it, right? You got draft picks, quarterback, defense on most of them, right? You got good building blocks, but
I mean, they're all playoff teams on that list.
Yeah,
or expected to be playoff teams.
Yeah, I mean, last time we saw the Jets in the playoffs for a while, but maybe this year, right?
Yeah.
But they got
A-Rod by himself is taking them boys there.
There you go.
All right, well, you guys
out of the dark and into the light.
Yep, into the light of New York. And we're just let's just dive right into the draft. I bet everyone's waiting for all this nonsense to end so we could get to the fun part and while we're all here tonight. So Legend, sir, you are on the clock. You have
Legend is
3
on the
minutes
clock.
to make your pick. Any expectations of where Legend's going? I know he's a Falcons boy, so
Falcons fan. He was Falcons this past cycle. He drafted one of probably the greatest athletes and players in Destiny history. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Man.
Yeah.
What was it?
Zach James.
Zach
yeah.
James, that
Oh
running
yeah,
back.
I'm sorry. I put it in the back of my mind because I could have drafted him with one of the 2 top 5 picks I had, but I chose not to. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you don't draft Jordan and you get Sam Bowie, it is what it is, man.
Who drafts a running back top 5 though? Who does that?
I mean, who does that? He did.
Who does that?
It panned out though.
It did.
It did. That dude's a monster. That
He
dude's
was
a monster.
crazy, and it looks like the pick is in.
Uh-oh.
Legend,
Yeah.
sir, where
No
are
hesitation.
you going?
Overall for the Eagles,
And Legend is gonna
A.J.
go
Brown, and he
to
makes a crazy catch
Philadelphia.
over
He's going
Xavier
with the
McKinney. There's another
Eagles.
good young
Oh,
receiver,
what do you
91
guys think
overall
about
for the
that?
Eagles,
Birds
A.J.
of a
Brown, and he
feather.
makes a crazy catch over Xavier McKinney. There's
Flock
another good
together.
young
There you go.
receiver, 91
I don't think
overall
there's
for
no
the Eagles,
surprise there,
A.J.
man. Like I said, the
Brown, and he
number
makes a
one
crazy
talent
catch
team.
over
You got
Xavier
a
McKinney. There's
loaded
another good
team
young
with
receiver,
draft
91
capital.
overall for the Eagles,
Young
A.J.
quarterback.
Brown, and he makes a crazy
Young at
catch
all the
over
right
Xavier
positions,
McKinney. There's
right?
another good young
So I
receiver,
think
91
that's a
overall for the
no-brainer.
Eagles, A.J. Brown, and he makes a crazy catch
Has some
over
tough
Xavier
competition out
McKinney. There's
there in the
another
East,
good
I
young
believe.
receiver, 91 overall for the Eagles, A.J. Brown, and he makes a
Yeah,
crazy
and that-
catch
I
over
mean,
Xavier McKinney. There's another
a
good young
monster
receiver,
offensive
91
line,
overall for the
so
Eagles, A.J.
It's a
Brown, and he
scary
makes a
team,
crazy
man.
catch over Xavier
EA
McKinney.
could
There's
have
another good young receiver,
shown
91
Mr.
overall for the
Hurts a little
Eagles,
bit more
A.J.
respect,
Brown, and he
in my
makes a
opinion,
crazy catch over
with the
Xavier
arm
McKinney.
strength.
There's another good young receiver, 91
And,
overall for the Eagles,
That's some of the
A.J.
traits.
Brown,
Yeah,
and
the
he makes a
traits a little
crazy catch
questionable,
over
but,
Xavier
you know,
McKinney.
hey,
There's another good young receiver,
you gotta level the
91
playing
overall
field
for
a
the
little bit,
Eagles,
right?
A.J. Brown, and he makes a crazy
you got
catch
some
over
legs on
Xavier
in that
McKinney.
league.
There's
I'd be
another good
curious
young
to see
receiver,
as a-
91 overall for the
As an
Eagles,
avid Eagle
A.J.
fan
Brown, and he
myself,
makes a
I
crazy
did a
catch
lot of
over Xavier
homework on that
McKinney. There's
team.
another
So
good young
he's got a
receiver,
one-year
91 overall
snapshot
for
to
the
really get
Eagles,
after, and then
A.J.
the team
Brown, and he
comes
makes
back
a
down
crazy
to
catch over Xavier
at least an
McKinney. There's
even
another
playing
good young
field. So
receiver,
we'll see
91
what
overall
moves
for
he
the
can make
Eagles,
to make
A.J.
that
Brown,
team
and he
stay
makes a
relevant
crazy
and
catch over Xavier
highly
McKinney. There's another good young
contentious and
receiver, 91
competitive
overall for the
environment out
Eagles,
Now,
A.J.
you
Brown, and he
know, the
makes a
interesting
crazy
part
catch
about
over
this, when you
Xavier
talk about
McKinney.
the
There's another
draft,
good
is
young receiver,
some of the
91 overall
strategy.
for the Eagles, A.J.
We
Brown, and he
got
makes a crazy catch
some of
over
the
Xavier
guys
McKinney. There's another good young
that
receiver, 91 overall for the
very
Eagles,
well
A.J.
may
Brown, and he
choose
makes a
other
crazy
teams
catch
as
over
the draft
Xavier
gets
McKinney. There's
later
another good young receiver, 91
because they
overall for the
might
Eagles,
be,
A.J. Brown,
a
and he makes a
little,
crazy
I'm gonna
catch
say
over Xavier
concerned
McKinney. There's another good young receiver,
about some of
91
the
overall for the
competition
Eagles,
in
A.J.
the
Brown, and he
division.
makes a crazy catch over Xavier
You know,
McKinney. There's
I
another
got
good
choice
young.
between, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
So
lesser of two evils, right?
there you go. Wait, does that saying another pick is in?
Yeah, it looks like another pick is in here. Weatherbeast, check your DMs really quick. Sorry about this, guys. Making sure you guys don't hear too. Yeah, don't make sure you turn off the background video sound because people are hearing that one dude talk. I'll make sure this is good for everybody. Yeah, you know the background videos, you got the sound on for that. Just a heads up. But yeah, just make sure you have it off all the way because I just turned it on for a second. But just want to make you make sure you knew about that. But I believe the pick is in, so we're gonna let
They could barely
Weatherbeast.
hear us over the other voice. If you quick mic
We're gonna
check.
let Weatherbeast. It's yeah, no. Whenever you had
The
the
YouTuber voice line is playing over and over.
yeah, whenever you had the Eagles screen up, the background video of that one dude talking, that was loud and we weren't. So just want to yeah. Might have been just that one team, but it's all good. It's all good. But the pick is in. We're gonna let Weatherbees get that sorted really quick. But Eagles, man, Eagles, fly
So
Eagles,
this is
fly.
BR's pick, right?
BR is his pick is coming in.
So
Yeah,
BR, can you, without divulging the specific team, can you give us just a little background on why? What were you looking to achieve, sir?
What I was looking at to get after, man. So really, with this year, I was trying to. So last year, I was stuck in purgatory with the quarterback contract that really limited my free agency and some of the moves I wanted to make throughout the year. So this year, I was looking to get a quarterback friendly kind of deal with still some young talent around that quarterback, so the team can be going forward, right? So, but actually, as I start looking at rosters and everything, you know what, I was sitting at 2. I was like, you know what? When am I going to have the opportunity to be my damn team, man? So 100% the Birds were off first on my list. I had them marked off my list for the longest time, and even I know Hertz has a larger contract now, but like I said, I was going to have to, like you said, check that box, man. Pick your home team and still get a young, talented quarterback with a whole bunch of other talent around him. But I see the pick is in here, so no surprise, man.
I'll let you announce that one.
Yeah, so BR's rolling with the bear down, Chicago Bears for this file, man. So my man Justin Fields, I had one taste. Pause on that. So I got to play with Fields the last season of the year. He took me to the Super Bowl, you know. So I'm a Buckeye fan. So this was like a fortunate marriage set to be, man.
There we
Yeah,
go.
man. And before we get too far, I'm gonna make sure that Rain knows he's on the clock. Rain, do not pick the Bears or Eagles.
Man, we do
But
not need to put Rain on the clock. Rain is Buffalo through and through. He need to change his name from Rain to Snow.
No, yeah.
You know, that's what it's about.
yeah, man. I mean, if he goes anywhere but Buffalo, I'd be surprised. You know.
I got a thumbs up on the com. Sounds like com is good, man. So that's good.
Yeah,
And so if it wasn't Buffalo, who do you guys think the Rain goes to?
if it's not Buffalo,
Yeah, I mean, we gotta have
um,
some sort of doubt in these guys' minds. Make it some sort of somewhat exciting.
Like Pittsburgh, man. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh. If it ain't Buffalo, I'm
Pittsburgh.
gonna say Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Hmm.
Ooh. I'd probably. I don't even know, man.
Now, I mean, if
I
he
haven't
didn't
Cincy.
go Buffalo, could it be because of some of the cap issues and he had to let go of some of the players last cycle?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw his cap issues last cycle. We had to let go of Knox. I mean, I believe Knox. I know Knox had a good dev, but he had a couple of guys definitely on the defensive side he had to let go of.
Yeah,
Um, I know he traded
A
me
little old on
Teron
the defensive
Johnson,
side too.
yeah.
but yeah. So next, so after
Buffalo, you
Rain,
got Josh Allen, man. Yeah.
oh, and the pick is in. Rain was somewhat quick with that one. Rain, sir, is going to Buffalo.
No, just see, look,
No surprise there, really. You know.
no surprise at all.
And
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
my obligation to tell you, BSK, that you are now on the clock. Just in case you didn't know, but
I'm on the clock.
you are officially on the clock. But we'll talk about Rain. But Rain and Buffalo. I mean, so far it's been 3 picks, and they're all in different divisions. Be a leader, not a follower. Let's see who the first follower is in this draft. It's got to be at least pick 9, right? I mean, Ray, he's going to be the first follower if everybody goes to their own way. But something tells me It may be a little earlier, but yeah, BSK, you're on the clock. Do you want to message me my pick so I could shoot it over?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
gotta
mean,
give,
Quick
those
background on
are
how you got here
in.
too, man. Let's hear that thought process on
All
your
right,
team
so let's
selection too.
let's talk through this. I got a couple of minutes. So let
you got two to be exact.
yeah, executive order. We've now extended my pick by 30 seconds. Um, you know, I was the Dolphins last cycle. Solid playmakers, obviously, across the board. The quarterback position was a position that I couldn't really get together. I drafted a guy. It was like a right-handed Tua. He played really well, except for in the rain, and in Miami, it rains all the damn time,
Oh, trust
all
me,
the time.
I know all about that.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So I wanted to look for a team that plays indoors, has a solid younger team, because you know what I'm saying I like to control my cap and be able to make some splash moves whenever and however possible. I'm not afraid to make some trades. Swing for the fences. It's resulted in a sub 500 record the last two cycles. But you know what I'm saying, we forget about those details. That's not
Oh,
important.
as you speak, you just submit your pick or something because the pick is in.
I talked myself into this, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
spoke it into existence. You're keep talking. I'll let you
Yeah.
ease into your
So
pick right now.
this team is a team that took a couple steps back the last couple of years, going the aging quarterback route. But going into this season, they got a young star in the making.
Colts was also
So,
at 89 overall, and I'm
I
sorry,
had to take my
Dolphins, but you did
talents
not bring the run
to
defense on that play. One and
Indianapolis.
done. We're going all the
Bolt up,
way for one of the best running backs in the
Stampede,
entire NFL. Up next is
whatever
Jonathan
it
Taylor of the
takes,
Colts,
sir.
who's also at 89 overall, and I'm sorry,
We got
Dolphins, but you did
AR.
not bring the run defense on that play. One and done. We're going all the way
Tell
for
me how
one of the
bad I
best
did. Tell me
running
how
backs in
bad
the
I did.
entire
I'm waiting.
NFL. Up next
I
is
would,
Jonathan
but
Taylor of the
that's a
Colts, who's
great
also
pick.
at 89
I was
overall, and
worried
I'm
you were gonna
sorry,
go to
Dolphins, but you did
Vegas
not bring the run defense on that
Thought you were
play.
going
One and
Vegas
done.
too,
We're
man.
going
Yeah, I
all
for sure thought you
the
were going
way for one of
Vegas
the
and
best running backs in the entire
messing a good thing
NFL.
in
Up next is
Indianapolis
Jonathan
up, but
Taylor of the
man,
Colts, who's also at 89 overall, and I'm
I played a
sorry,
couple
Dolphins,
games
but
with
you did not
AR
bring the
and
run defense on that play. One
swayed
and
me a
done.
little
We're
bit,
going
and he
all
is
the
fun. But
way for one
man,
of
you
the
know what
best
else is
running
fun?
backs in the
JT.
entire
And I
NFL.
know
Up
you're kind
next
of
is
worried
Jonathan
about
Taylor
that,
of the
but
Colts, who's also at 89
that
overall, and I'm
defense,
sorry,
especially,
Dolphins, but
very
you did not
underrated,
bring the
very
run defense on
young.
that play. One and done. We're
Buckner
going
and D
all
tackle, you know
the
how
way for one of the best running backs
special
in the
that D
entire
tackle is in
NFL.
this
Up
game.
next is Jonathan
I'd love
Taylor
to
of the
pick,
Colts, who's
honestly.
also at 89 overall, and I'm
I
sorry,
appreciate
Dolphins,
it.
but
You
you
know what
did
I'm
not
saying?
bring the run defense on
Audio
that play.
snooping
One
over
and done.
the
We're
commentary,
going
man.
all
Sounds like
the
it's
way.
Eric Rayweather. Yep.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we are
It's all
good.
good.
We're good. You know what I'm saying? We working on some technical stuff, but AR, Mr.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson is. I was a big fan of his a year ago, and I told people he was going in the top half of the first round. They told me I was crazy, but I am crazy, and I took him as my quarterback, and I will run him until I can figure out how to pass with him. And if I can't pass with him, then I'll pass to the other team because I've done it before. Putting the ball down the field.
Yeah, man. I
Who's
mean,
on the
Play the
clock
ball,
now?
man. You can send old JT over to Chicago, man. How about that?
Let's go ahead and send DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney. Let's go. We can talk.
Okay. We talking already. I like that. Here we go.
yeah, let me get in the
Who's
action.
on the clock?
I'm on the clock. Let
My
me
man,
get
Banks
in
is
on
on the
the
clock.
action.
Banks is on
What
the
we
clock.
got? What we got?
All right, here's another no surprise. Let's hear your thesis on how you got to your team conclusion, man.
Oh man, I mean, you know, rumors out there saying I'm going back home to Kansas City. And obviously they're the team that was on the top of my list for most of the team selection cycle. I looked at Indy. They were a big one in my eyes that threatened it. But the one that threatened it even more was a team with a very young, good wide receiver. Some would say the best wide receiver in the draft. Or not in the draft, in all the NFL. And their jersey combo is nice. And the pick is in, so launch it up. And it wasn't enough to sway me. I'm going back home. Kansas City, Mahomes era. Let's do it, baby.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
They loaded,
the ultimate
out
starter
there in
kit.
Arrowhead. Yeah, they're loaded
You know
out
what
there.
I'm saying? We got silver spoons, gold spoons, platinum spoon. Don't think you ain't got. I mean, he got the Wakanda edition Mahomes shoe. So I mean, apparently you got vibranium spoons. I don't know what to think of you, man.
Oh man, this team's honestly like, I was kind of, I love my rebuild route. But I decided it's time to finally go back to my team. I've never actually used my team in a league, but this is the year, I think. Figure out what I want to do, and Mahomes is what I want to play with. And I figured if I trade for them all the time, I might as well take them and play with those amazing jerseys and amazing fans up there in Arrowhead.
Oh, what a beast! You're on the clock. I don't want to let you off the hook.
I know he was kind of flip-flopping the past week. I know he'd always message me and he'd be like, "Yo, this is my team. I'm locking it in." And then 2 days later, he'd switch it up. He's like, "I'm not switching it." I'm like, "Okay, man." But let's
There we go.
I'm interested to see where he goes, man.
Yeah, we got you. So Weather Beast was he was the Patriots the last few cycles. He's a diehard Patriot if I recall, both on the football field and off the football field. So and he's a very difficult opponent as I've spent quite a bit of time playing him. He's ruined many of my nights in this league. We've gone back and forth. Split many a game, had many a last minute game. But Banks, what was his pick? He sent it to you.
Honestly, I was not expecting this, but Weather Beast is going to Baltimore, the DMV area.
Yeah.
To Baltimore and taking over that Lamar Jackson ran offense. We know he's a big runner, a run threat. So this offense fits him beautifully. I know he's not a big passer, so he's gonna have to, use that arm threat of Lamar eventually, or else I'll kill him. And I'm sure Mario will too. Mario is punching his fists. But play action and running down the middle with J.K. Dobbins. It's gonna be deadly. I whoop on Weather Beast every time we play, but maybe not this cycle. I don't know.
It's one of those divisions there where you plug in the Weather Beast on the Ravens like that. That division is going to be a bloodbath out there again, as usual.
That is a fact.
You are on the clock, by the way. This is our first pick of many that isn't in the booth tonight. So just shot you over a message, but yeah, man. I mean, Mark Andrews. You got a really good O-line. You got a really good defense. You got decent receivers, good receivers. Some would say Zay Flowers is fun. Run games lethal, but man, I was not expecting this, honestly.
And for me, it was either the Ravens or the Colts. I went with the younger guy, the cheaper guy, but Action Jackson. I got to give him credit. Weatherby's made a pretty fine pick there. And I might only have to play him in the playoffs.
Whether we got to look to see what you're going to do like year 3 or 4, man, when LJ's contract goes up to about $80 million. Yeah.
Here's what you do. I'm gonna help you out here, buddy. I'm just gonna give you a little advice. Because I'm saying we're friends helping friends here. And then we'll switch over. We'll talk a little bit about Dom. He's on the clock.
I'm on the clock.
Zay Flowers is too short to play in Baltimore. Send him to Indy. We'll give him some of that corn, you know what I'm saying? Help him out a little bit. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll make some stuff happen. It's going to be all right, buddy. I got you. Don't worry.
Hey, but we got to get Ojabo back in Kansas City, man. Not back, but you know, it's already a done deal. Some would say Ojabo to Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
We're just waiting for the league office to accept. I'm just kidding. I don't know if Weatherbeast knows this, but it's a done deal. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
When in doubt, go blue. And the last I checked, the Colts wear blue. Let's make it happen.
There you go. Yeah, so
Yeah, you are going to have a lot of fun with them.
So Dom, sir, you have a minute and a half. You're halfway through your clock. If you don't, I know you're there, so let me know who you got.
Dom is coming off of a cycle with the Eagles, correct?
Yeah, and I know he wanted to go back there. You know,
he probably disconnected his shit when he saw the Eagles. Yeah.
So the Eagles going, he said, "Nah, I'm done." Like, I'm done.
He had that Mike Vrabel from the draft a few years ago. You just get up and walk to the back of the room for a minute.
Just walk off. Just walk off.
Yeah.
But you see it already, man. You're seeing some stacked teams already sliding down the board here. We're coming into the 8th pick. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's 32 teams in the league, and there's only hold up, 1 second. Now, there's 32 teams in the league, and I'm sure most people have 1 to 2 that are totally hands off. But man, in my eyes, there's 30 teams where I would have been completely happy with. You know.
Yep.
And even, you know, we only have 28 picks tonight, but even if you're 28, you probably have a team that you like, or at least, you know, you're happy using for this cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, without a doubt.
Dallas on the board, San Fran's on the board, Miami's on the board, the Jets are on the board. Picks coming in.
2, 1, and just in time. The pick is in for Dominus. All right, Dom. Let's see where you're going.
I'm gonna say Carolina, man.
He's going to New York. Ooh,
the New York
Which one?
Jets.
It's green, but
he said, "Put some sauce on me."
Put some sauce on.
Pause for you young fellas. I'm a little old, so you know what I'm saying. So I don't always pause, but you know.
Pause.
Yep. iBox, you are on the clock.
iBox is on the clock. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah,
but this is a great pick here. You got the old AR, you know what I'm saying, AR 1.2. I got AR 5.0, buddy. I just want you to know that. But you got Sauce Gardner. You got, Dalvin. You got
Breece Hall. Yeah,
Breece Hall. Garrett Wilson, the second best Ohio receiver to come out that year. Shout out Chris Olave.
Third best. Shout out JSN.
JSN. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you believe in that sort of thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big Alec Pierce guy.
I know.
You know. But it's you got Quentin Williams, the man that has sacked quarterbacks with their own offensive guards. Finally getting the respect he deserves in Madden. Mekhi Becton is still a superstar, if I recall.
Like the Eagles, in my opinion, man, they're like win today.
Yes.
Because next year, I mean, you don't know what old A-Rod's gonna do for next season, so you got to win today and get old Zach Wilson ready to go if he's gonna be the guy.
Oh, Dom and Rain battles. Those are gonna be some fun games to watch.
Yeah, that's the first interdivisional pick too.
Yeah. It's going to be good battles there. But I heard that Dingle, iBox's pick is in.
Uh-oh. From the Jags. He stay in the South?
Ooh, he is.
Oh, he goes
Alright.
back home. This,
You know.
ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to know. Be prepared. If you have to go into the AFC South or the NFC South, all roads lead through Atlanta. And I'm not just talking about 75.
Hey, you don't want to be driving through Atlanta. Let me just say.
Well, I mean, you don't really drive through Atlanta. You kind of roll through Atlanta because their traffic sucks. But I get what you're saying.
The traffic is terrible, but yeah. Yeah, man.
I battled this guy when I was Tampa Bay a couple of cycles ago.
Ray on the clock.
Ray here on the clock. But Pitts, Players Campbell, Jesse Bates, Drake London, Bijan Robinson.
Bijan, ooh.
Cordell.
I love me my Bijan.
Special, man. Yeah, between Bijan and Pitts and Ritter. Ritter's a monster on here. He's a Madden monster.
Now, is he gonna be Ritter or is he gonna be the Riddler? Which one? Is it gonna be? Or I got answers or I got questions.
That's the shit. That's 100% indicative of what the user gonna do, man. So we'll see.
I got faith in that box. And I'm in the AFC. That's what I got faith in.
You got that superstar kicker, Young Hoku, man. Shout out to the kicker.
Shout out to the kicker. Kickers are people too.
Shout out to the kicker.
They get paid too.
The
Come
kickers,
on. Now.
He got that super slow kick. Yeah.
Ray's on the
Picks in.
Ray's pick is in. All right.
See what Ray's got.
Little dingle. I love it.
Ray is
I want Ray to go to Dallas, man. Like I said, if you can't beat him, beat him.
Ray was
go to Dallas.
Ray was
Texas last year.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of good things happen over there. Okay, Ray. Okay, Ray.
All right.
Who they? Huh? Who they? All right.
All right, Dell, you're on the clock.
Yeah.
Ray, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I think Weatherbeast is gonna take this as an offense.
Yeah, he says, I'm gonna Weatherbeast going there. Let me whoop on him 2 times a year. But that's
you want to follow me?
Oh man.
Oh, somebody said hooray. Oh, come on,
Ray.
Don't do that to my guy.
That was Ray that actually said that. Ray giving his team his own nicknames. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hooray. Hooray, think.
He's one of those loaded teams, man.
It is loaded.
Yeah, Joey Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They read up on the defense too. The offensive line is looking all right. So that's going to be, again, a bloodbath of the division.
Yes,
Ray's he gave up the equity and draft capital for some talent this year. He ain't got to go out and acquire all that. So that's
Ray gonna make some moves. I can guarantee that.
Oh, for sure.
Ray's gonna make some moves.
Ray.
Oh yeah.
Ray, listening, man. Chicago's lines are open. They're open right now.
Hey, my phone's always on. Let me just say that. All day, all night. I'll answer. Yeah. Hey, if you want to send Jamar to Super Bowl champs, let's make it happen.
I'm glad you mentioned that, man. We got to address some certain things on here on the air, man. So certain teams got no trade clauses, man. So if you the Eagles this year, if you whoever Doe picks, nobody can trade with these dudes, man, for 3 years.
That is a public service announcement.
That's a PSA, man. You can't trade with these dudes.
BR, man, I appreciate you doing that, man. I'm glad you did it and not me, but I can tag along. Not trade with that man. I am telling you.
You can't trade with this man.
Don't trade with that man.
Can't trust him.
Don't do it.
He's gonna win. All right, Doughboy, you got a minute left on the clock. Just a heads up. Let's see if he makes his pick in time.
I'm thinking he's going San Francisco, man.
I don't know. I was gonna think so before.
Washington.
But, Cowboys. Keep thinking might go Cowboys. Weatherbeast is saying Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm saying Dallas, man. You know, Doe's in there bluffing. He's talking about he wants a project. He's gonna take a team
Every
that's
year
ready to
he won a
go.
project. Every year he won a project.
Especially with Trey Lance. The whole project is Trey
Yeah.
Lance. That's what he meant. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, you out there sandbagging, man.
Yeah, we
Go to
know.
gifts in the chat.
We gotta redefine rebuild now, man. Rebuilds are now the.
He was just talking
teams-
about Trey Lance, man.
Is the clock out? 10 seconds.
No, he's got
I think he may be waiting, man. I don't know. Clutch, you got 4 seconds
No,
and you're on
wake
the
up.
clock. Send me your pick and. All right, Clutch, you're on
Send
the
me a
clock.
DM
Joe,
a
you
while
drop
ago.
down one.
Doe is down.
Oh, and I got Clutch's pick.
Damn. What a dope. What's
Yeah,
Doe
I'm just
doing?
sending
Yo,
it over to
Clutch,
you,
the former
Weatherbeast.
Cincy owner, is on the
The
clock.
former
Clutch-
Ryan
and has made
Fitzpatrick.
a
Clutch is
pick.
clutching right now.
The pick
Yeah.
is in.
So
Yeah.
I'm purposely not looking at my screen right now because I'm interested this time. I want to hear this. I don't want to see it pop up on my screen here. I want to hear it.
All right. But you are going to Giants. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. I
Little
respect
Danny
it. I
Dimes.
respect that. Little Danny Dime. All right. I mean, technically,
To the podium.
Buckets, you're on the clock. Doe,
Doe, you're
jump
still
in at any
available.
time. Buckets, you are on the clock. I don't know. Maybe he's scared of Clutch. I don't know. Oh, send it to me whenever, brother. Buckets, you could send it over. If you want a trump card, Doughboys pick. But man, I mean Giants. Wow. You got Saquon. You got
They got a defense
Saquon,
out
you
there in
got
New York
Saquon,
now.
yeah. Yeah, they do.
They got Dexter Lawrence. He's a whole five human beings on the D line down there.
Leonard Williams.
Darren Waller.
They got
All right, Doughboy actually got his pick in, so Buckets, you are technically on the clock. We're gonna keep your clock running just because it's still your pick, but let's try to get Doughboy's pick up here quickly. So
Ain't nothing changed. He just wanted to see where Clutch is gonna go, man.
yeah, he's trying to run away. He's trying to run away from Clutch. I see. I understand.
Coming here with Dallas now. Who else on here? San Fran, Dallas.
San Fran, Dallas. You got
LA.
Dan was. Oh, that's a Dan.
Miami's
If
left.
Doe was tough. He go back to he picked them Chargers again.
Ooh, if he was tough.
It's actually tough. He'd go to.
If he was tough.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But he is going to Duval County.
Duval. That's interesting.
Oh, so that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "I'm picking you. I'm picking you,
That's what we
Shug."
doing?
He said,
I flow like water.
I want BSK.
You think it's sweet over here, huh? That's what you think? All right.
That's a smart pick, man. I can't blame him.
Whoa, wait. Oh, you saying all right? I mean, I was like, I thought
not off of
division
interdivision talent. I'm talking pure roster. Pure roster.
Yeah, that
that's
roster
a good pick, man.
dangerous.
That roster is right.
You got Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, take your time. Take your time.
We still have Buckets on the
Josh
clock,
Allen.
right?
Yeah, Buckets is on the clock. But yeah, man. I mean,
Calvin Ridley.
Jacksonville 2 cycles ago.
Got that
Right?
cheat code at tight end with Ingram. He's no good in real life, but yeah, that's a good squad, man.
Yeah, Buckets. Send your pick to Banks. Either Banks or Weatherbeast. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, we still got Dallas sliding down the board here. We still got San Fran.
We rolling, baby. We rolling.
Pittsburgh.
So the only division untouched so far is NFC West, man. Nobody wants to go to the West.
Seattle can be the first
besides
team.
me, I'm the only team in the West, AFC or NFC. But all right, let's see.
Back for the Panthers. He's
Where are you
also an
going?
86.
He's
Next up,
going
we've got
to
Miles
Fuckers going
Sanders, the new
Dallas.
running back for the
Carolina.
Panthers. He's also an
Carolina.
86. Next up, we've got
Keep
Miles
pounding.
Sanders, the new
Hashtag
running
keep
back for the
pounding.
Panthers. He's
Let's go.
also an 86. Next up, we've got Miles
Alright.
Sanders, the
They're
new
going
running
down
back
there
for the
with
Panthers.
iBox
He's also
again.
an
They
86.
teamed
Next
up
up, we've got
divisions
Miles
again.
Sanders, the
That's
new running back for the
They
Panthers. He's
did.
also an 86.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Miles Sanders, the
Birds
new
of a
running back for
feather.
the
He likes it.
Brian Burns.
So the Panthers got a nice squad
They
too,
do.
man. I said you can't even really call it a detriment because they went and got a franchise quarterback. They lacked that first round pick for year one, year two. They lacked that second round pick, but overall that defense is young and under contract, man.
The O-line's
two
pretty
nice
good.
things. They got some O-line solid.
Yeah.
They got a cheat code at running back for no reason. Miles Sanders plays like CMC.
It's almost like the devs
Yeah.
didn't watch any of the Super Bowl.
We know that. We know that.
Like
You know they ain't watch
they
football
made
for the
Miles
most part.
Sanders like he might as well have been like Walter Payton, Eric Dickerson.
I think for real, they just put him in Carolina, and then he just assumed all of CMC attributes.
Hey,
Madden. Yeah, he's slippery on Madden.
you gotta
Be
little
interesting to
preference
see. I
for
think
receiving
Brian
core,
Burns
but
is up on contract first year, so be curious to see if he has any sort of contract
Yep.
type situations pop up.
Yeah, outside of receiver, they are extremely solid all the way around.
yeah,
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
defense. People forget it, man, but that defense is young and tough and quick. You know,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
corners, good safeties, good D line.
Yeah,
Shit.
Shaq Thompson is still a beast.
Right.
They had a Von
Yeah.
Miller too, if I recall. So definitely a good team.
Yeah, 100%.
He's on the clock. Salty.
Salty,
Go back
yes.
to Dallas, man. He's
Salty.
gonna go back to Dallas.
Going back to Dallas.
He going back to Dallas.
Salty, you got 40 seconds, sir.
There's a
Actually,
team. So right now,
I just got his pick. We're gonna wait till it loads up and see it. But this is an interesting one. I'm just
Here we
gonna let it.
my
I'll let you guys
surprise team
announce.
so
I'll
far
let you
is,
guys announce.
Oh, what we got going on? What we got?
it's not Dallas then.
He's saying he's
catch.
going
He's making it happen in the screen
back.
game. Can we score? No.
To Cali,
This guy
Cali.
is a unit. He can.
That's what he's doing.
Welcome to the West, good sir.
The LA Chargers.
He's going Chargers. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey Salty,
I like
I
that.
just got a text. All right. From the LA Rams saying make sure you pay your rent on time. Not on the 6th, not on the 7th. Your rent is due by the 5th. Pay your rent, sir. The Chargers
That's
actually
another one of those loaded teams, man.
Yes,
But they got some cap concerns though.
they do. It's back to school season though, so get you a couple calculators. You're gonna need them.
That's it. Yeah, you figure it out. And if you can't, hey, shit, both sides here to Chicago. Man.
Look at this.
We'll make
Look
it
at
right for
this.
you.
This dude already asking in the chat for Joey. This dude here, man.
Sir is.
Hey,
I haven't even
you on
checked, but I feel
You
like
on
it's
it.
Joe. I feel like it's
Yeah, it
Joe.
is. You already know.
Yo, man, when your reputation is perceives you like that, sir,
Hey,
congratulations.
Lance, you are on the clock, good sir.
You have
you are
made
on
your
the
mark.
The pick after Lance and WSP and then G Money. But Lance is on the clock. You guys jump to the next pick. You guys any predictions for Lance here?
I mean, Lance was
Detroit,
Washington.
man. I'm gonna say Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? He was a commander. He lives in that area, if I recall. And you know, it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Can't believe he still got
Take it,
Dallas
man.
on the board over here
Man.
right now.
ball for the Houston Texans. He was great as a rookie, and I'm curious to see what
he is joining Doughboy and BSK in the South, picking Houston. Oh my God, that's a surprise.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. All right.
Respect, sir.
Okay.
Respect. Yeah.
All right. That's what we're doing. All right.
You got a tough division over there, BSK. You got Lance, been to 2 Super Bowls. You got Doughboy, been to 1. Got 3 Super Bowls already in that division of yours right there, man.
There's plenty of teams that have gone 2 Super Bowls, and then they take a break. It's time to start that break. That's all I'm saying.
The Texans are a fun team, man. It's all about CJ.
Yeah, CJ. You got the bowling ball, Mr. Pierce in the backfield.
Yeah.
Stingley and Petrie in the secondary. Will Anderson.
Petrie dish. Yeah.
We see what they got
a nice
going
young
on.
team, man. Yeah,
They
nice
really
young
did.
team, man.
And they should have decent cap space.
And they got good draft capital from Cleveland still too. That residual.
That they do.
Arizona, but they still got one more pick left from them.
Yeah, they got Cleveland's, but man, well this year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean that team's fun. I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's a fun rebuild. You know, it's a lot better than it was a year or 2 ago. But yeah, Stroud's fun, man. I feel like every sim I've done, Stroud's always either 1 or number 2 as the top quarterbacks after 10 years. It's like, man, and EA loves him, and I mean he's a good Madden QB.
I honestly hope he continues to follow the ways, at least on Madden, of previous Ohio quarterbacks in real life. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, nothing personal.
I would
Like a
say
true
Michigan,
hater.
but
True
Michigan
hater.
has to go.
Yeah.
Hey, go blue.
He gone now, man. That shit.
Go blue. That's what
Shit don't count no more, man.
And the pick is in for box salary. You're next on the clock. Just to let you know, but ooh,
we still got some fun teams sliding down the board. Miami.
All right.
Oh,
First team in the West, in the NFC West.
There we go.
All right.
Niners.
All right.
the Fighting Brock Purdy's.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not ideal to be using Brock Purdy. I would definitely rather have Trey Lance. But you know, when looking at San Fran, I'm not really picking them because they're quarterback. I'm picking them because everything else. I mean, they're stacked everywhere. You know.
They really are. They truly are stacked.
They got Javon Hargrave, man. More to their D line.
Yeah. They got the former Raider, Cleveland Farrell, as well. Ken Law. So they have 4 first rounders on their defensive line, or their defensive line rotation. Because they still have Armstead. You've got Bosa. You've got Farrell. You've got Ken Law. They got the best middle linebacker in Fred Warner.
I think Greenlaw is the second or third best right outside linebacker in the league, man.
That's a fact.
Madden's out.
Yeah.
They're a top tier defense for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm really curious now, especially with Madden making the decision for whoever's going to take the Niners, where Lance is not going to be in the picture to really. So is somebody going to dev Brock Purdy? So I'm curious to see what Box does with that.
yeah, and you got an extra fourth starting the file now. Starting with that.
Who's on the WSP?
Yeah, WSP. Sorry,
WSP.
You gotta announce it, brother.
Mr. Jet.
G Money.
The former Jets.
For Jet, past 2 cycles, really. Let's see if he spices it up, because the Jets are gone.
They used to say when you're a Jet, but not now. Oh!
Not now. Ooh! That list. America's team. All right.
Somebody had to take him.
Hey,
Good
And they had to go
Lord.
sooner or later, right?
16 for one of the best teams in the game. That's impressive. That's impressive.
It's,
Respect.
solid. That is a solid team.
I mean, solid with a capital SOLID. That team is, you got Micah, you got CD. I mean, I was gonna say you got Dak, but now you got Trey Lance too. Wow. I mean, I was not expecting WSP to go Dallas, but I know his boy Clutch went New York, so it was bound to happen. It was love at first sight.
There you go. They got Brandon Cooks. You got, Michigan
Just
great,
about wrapped up.
Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie, the big boy Mozzie. But man. Yeah, G
Money, what you got?
around the clock, brother.
Somebody go to the Bangkok news desk and hit up my boy. Let him know. Wakey, wakey, sir.
I hope he's up, man. I know it's like I think it's 12 a.m. his time. But man, dedication. I respect it, But who do you guys think he's going?
It's on the block.
Just so y'all know, I just got an urgent text from WSP. Apparently, Dak Prescott is now officially on the Destiny Madden League trade block. The trade block has not been opened, but he is there.
It has started. Wow. Okay.
Hey, how do you put that man on the curb with a tag saying available at like 6 o'clock in the morning? Like, they don't even do Black Friday sales like that no more, sir. Like, it don't work like that.
That's crazy. He said that's enough interceptions.
G-Money's a Patriots fan, man.
G-Money is a Patriots fan.
G-Money, thing is in. Pats are staring right in his eyes.
Former Steelers owner.
Ooh.
Back to Seattle.
Wow.
He's an old school kind of guy, man. What'd he pick?
Seattle, man.
I wasn't say Pittsburgh. Seattle. Okay.
All right.
The Seattle Seahawks. There we go. Another solid team.
Good pick for G.
Bravo, you're on the clock, by the way, brother. But yeah.
Hey, but somebody explained the rules to him, right? Like, he didn't have to pick a team where the starting quarterback also has a G in his name. Like,
hey.
Just want to make sure.
Hey. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of
one of them throwback users, man.
He is.
Those jerseys.
He's a throwback user. He likes a defense and a run game. For Tennessee.
So we got he's got a DK, he's got Lockett, he's got that JSN fellow you were referencing earlier.
Yeah.
Noah Fant. A solid offensive line. Another great Michigan player, Mike Morris on the defensive line, and another great Michigan player on the offensive line. Double O. Congrats to you, G Money, recognizing where talented college football players. We have Bravo on the clock.
Got Bravo on the clock. He's a former Cleveland. Was at Houston, right?
He was a Texan. I believe he's a Texan fan in real life.
Well, he was, right?
He was. Also, another young man apparently who's going to find his way sitting on the curb, waiting for the store to open up. Calvin Ridley's on the block, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
Just so y'all know.
The block is live tonight.
It is opening.
All right.
It's like a flea market at this point, I think. They don't need a storefront, you know?
Don't need values. They just said you could have this guy, and I get this guy, and we'll figure out the rest.
Bravo, you got 40 seconds, sir. I'll be interested to see where he goes. He could go back to Cleveland. You know, that's another talented team with a talented quarterback, running back, couple talented receivers, solid O line, solid D line, and definitely some pieces in the secondary. Oh, is he gonna fall?
He just sent me in. He just sent me in. He's good.
Oh, okay, he's good.
He's good. He's just making the show last longer. He's having so much fun. He's like, let's keep this rolling. When I have,
I mean, he's probably sitting at home laughing. You know what I'm saying? This is quality entertainment, in my opinion.
here to say he was a Houston fan. He's like, hell no.
He's like, let me ever get this pick in before I get assigned to them.
But yeah, Fresh, sir, you are on the clock. Serene,
Fresh.
you are following.
Going Lions.
Pack, you are after that. But Bravo's pick is in.
Let's see here.
I mean, does he go Houston? Does he go Cleveland? Does he go away from the AFC as a whole? I don't know. I remember.
What you got going on here, Bravo?
But all right.
Okay, go Pack, go.
All right, I like it.
He said, you know what I'm saying? He said, I need a little love in my life. That's what he said.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, yeah. I mean, yeah, Christian Watson, man. He's just tell you.
He truly is. Aaron Jones. You know,
Aaron Jones is a beast, man. I was playing, I believe, Mario. He had Aaron Jones, and no matter what I threw at him, defensively, he just he stopped it. I mean, it was.
I just want y'all to know right now, I'm making my early pick. I'm making my early pick. Hot take.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am going to say I apologize ahead of time. Sin, you're on the clock. I messed that one up. Looking at so many ads, but Sin, you're on the clock. Fresh, you gotta wait an extra pick. I'm sorry about that. But Sin, you're on the clock. Sorry about that. We'll reset your timer just for you, just because that was my fault. But let me know your pick whenever you get it, Sin.
Yes, and my hot take. NFC Rookie of the Year for the 2023 season will be Luke Musgrave from the Green Bay Packers.
All right. I mean,
tight end. For those
they got like 4 tight ends now. They drafted like 3.
This guy is he's Madden special.
All right.
He's special in real life too. He's a very solid player, but he's Madden special.
Yeah, I mean he's fun. And then if you don't like him, they got I'm trying to remember his name, but they got another tight end there. Let's see if I can find it. No, I can't find it. But
yeah, they do have a solid team. And they'll have the extra pick from the Rodgers.
Yeah, that's true. It's second, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yep, they have that second. We don't do conditionals here in Destiny. But they also added Luke Van Ness to go opposite Michigan great Rashawn Gary. Oh, the pick is in? Where is Sin going? Sin might be going to Sin City. He might be a Vegas.
It's been quiet. It's been quiet.
Hey, come over to Las Vegas, brother.
I'm gonna say Miami. Man.
All right, pick is in.
Who's gonna pick that track team down there?
And you were right, BR. He's going to Miami. He's going to South Beach.
He gets talent in Miami.
I love the rain. I love the rain.
Talents to South Beach. Yeah.
I know he's buddies with Rain, so may have some part in the decision there, but man, that team. I mean, you got
locked up, right?
You just need the Patriots. Who's gonna be crazy about the
Patriots? Who?
Oh, the Patriots.
So undrafted. I don't know, man. There's gonna be 4 undrafted teams tonight. I mean, Patriots are the only team so far. No division is completely locked up. We got a couple with 3 with the South, the AFC, AFC East, and NFC East. But the rest either have 2, and I don't believe any have 1. I'm looking at the list right now. Yeah, either every
Pittsburgh,
division has
Pittsburgh's
2
no
or 3,
surprise
so it's
team.
very consistent. I'll say that. But I respect that pick.
Mario was right, man. Yeah.
I respect that pick. All right, Fresh, you're on the clock.
So
Do we know? I mean,
Sam now has the two of the fastest two of the fastest wide receivers, the two fastest uh, running backs, a much improved offensive line, better than what I had to start out with. A year too early. But that's going to be a very dangerous situation taking that game. If you go down to play the Miami Dolphins, or the Dolphins come to your house, it's going to be very dangerous. They might win. That's my early pick. You know what? My early pick for the AFC East.
all right. All right. There's a lot of good teams in the AFC East. Not named the Patriots, but yeah, I mean, I'd follow you up on that one. It's either them or Buffalo's a really good team. Dom with the Jets in Destiny, right? But yeah. Well, the pick is in for Fresh.
We've got the Lions
Shake
best
off the
offensive
Lions.
player, Amon Ross St. Brown, and
shake
we're
off the
going to go.
Lions, and he did not. Okay.
He stayed
He
at
loves the
home.
hutch. The hutch. All
He
right.
knew what he was. He knew his hard line.
He wanted the defensive rookie of the year. Should have been. Respect it.
Should have been #1 pick.
Last year was
Another
one of my.
Michigan
He's
great.
one of my.
Should have been
Another
number one
Michigan
pick.
boy.
Another
Yeah.
hyped up Georgia guy. But what's new? Kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fresh had those Lions
I'm not
ready to
I'm
go
not kidding.
last season, man. Smart user. Fresh is that's a fun. I'm glad my division's shaping up.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for you to.
Bravo and Fresh. Yeah.
You got it's gonna be a good division. They're two good users.
I like Fresh a lot. Fresh one of my favorite users.
Yeah, we had good battles.
Fresh, don't fall for it, bro. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it.
We know. We'll be talking, man. We'll be talking. Fresh. Yeah, Fresh. He's one of them, like you said, strap up and hit you with the glove kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like he ain't sneaky shit. He lines up, plays to the tee,
He
plays
does.
a clean game. Yeah,
He
I mean,
does.
it's a
Duran, you're on
good
the
clean
clock,
game
bro.
every time. Yeah.
I mean, all of what you just said is true, but I repeat my previous statement. Fresh, don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it, man. This guy.
I need to make some trades, man. Let's
You do.
let's make some
You need
trades.
to make some trades.
Well, who's on the Saran's on the clock? Oh, Saran rack. This would be an interesting pick. Who we got?
See, Saran was our
Pittsburgh.
previous. Excuse me.
He took over the Niners.
He took over the Niners. He's a good user. He joined mid-cycle with Charter. I know he goes back with a bunch of the guys in the league. Personally, I've his first cycle playing with him, but he's a good user. So I'm interested to see where he goes. I know he's probably trying to figure out where he's going with his boy Charter, but who knows? Maybe he's running from him. I don't know, man.
I could see Saran taking a project team, man. Who we got on the board still?
I mean, the ultimate is either the Titans or the Cardinals.
I can see him going like New Orleans, honestly, and then
Ooh.
sliding in there a little bit later. Watch.
Shout out to my boy Derek Carr. Shout out. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Hey, Las Vegas did him dirty, but it's all right. He's at home now. I'm kidding. It's gonna be weird seeing Carr without his Vegas jerseys on.
It will
But
be.
somebody asked what teams are still available. We got in the NFC North. We got Minnesota. Oh, hold up. 2-1. Duran, you are off the clock, good sir. It is now let me check here. It is now Pack. You are on the clock, Saran. Send me your pick whenever. And he
Like
sent
our
it in.
former Giants user.
He was just trying to be extra. All right.
I contemplating it.
Former Super Bowl champion.
Hey, hold up. Pause. It's not. Oh no, it's in. Never mind. I
Like
thought
a
he was.
for real pause or like one of
I
them.
thought no, we good. I thought he was playing with me, but he said he texted me the pick, and he said think I was kidding, and then that was after I realized he was gonna send me the pick 1 second after the. But I respect it. You know, he wants this thing to run longer because he's enjoying it that much. But he's going.
You see all those nitro emojis he be posting, man. He's an extra guy.
He's going Cleveland with Weather Beast and Ray Vader.
Cleveland.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
I told you that division is gonna be brutal, man. Brutal. Saran on them boys that's tough, man.
So
Oh,
here we
I'm
got
sorry about that. So
Mr.
Pac,
Watt.
it's Pac. I'm sorry about that. I pronounced it wrong, but Pac is on the clock. He sent me his pick. I put it in question marks, but that was just because there's like 4 messages to it. But Pac, he was quick. Or Pac, sorry, I did it again. I'm sorry about that.
We forgot to give you a pronunciation guide. That's our fault.
Yeah, be better than this. I'm kidding. But
Oh, Miles Garrett is a game record.
That is a fact.
That man be
he's
coming off the edge.
special.
He's possessed. That's good though for Saran because I know he likes to skills, and them boys are gonna do that cap work out there in Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah.
That contract
So
is
that's
an
a good
interesting one.
Yeah.
Or I said Dak, I mean Deshaun.
Yeah. Oh, the pick is in for let's
Pac.
get it. Pac. My instincts on Pac, and then I'm like, no, it's Pac. But he's going to Minnesota, BR. You got your whole division found out right now, brother.
We locked up now.
How you feel about that?
Hey man, he can sit there. He think he can do the gritty, but it ain't gonna happen too much out here.
Oh.
Now Pac's a good user, man. So that's to be interesting out there with them.
He's got a Super Bowl under his belt,
primarily.
brother.
Yeah, with
Super Bowl.
with Hawkinson and I don't know. They got Madison now running back. You know,
Yeah,
they're
Jordan
more of a
Addison.
rebuild, but yeah.
The Neil Hunter's still there, so you know what I'm saying. The timeless wonder Harrison Smith is still back there making life difficult.
Yeah.
How old is
Yeah,
Harrison
definitely
Smith?
Jefferson and Hawkinson, man. So I'm sure he'll be in play to try to secure like a Dak Prescott or something early. Like you said, get them boys rolling again.
All right, so Charter, you are on the clock, brother. CT, Dope Man, and to finish it off is Ace, but the teams available in the NFC East, Washington. South, we got Saints, Bucks. West, Arizona, LA. Steelers in the AFC North. East, we got the Pats. South, we got the Titans. In the West, we got Denver and I was gonna say Oakland, but Las Vegas. So
Las Vegas.
La Vegas, Viva La Vegas. So where do you guys think?
The chat here. He going Pittsburgh, man. Yeah, he's going Pittsburgh.
So we're all thinking Steelers. It's, I would ask, why do you guys think that? But we all know why. We all know why.
Watched Human Centipede before, right?
Know why.
Yeah, that's them.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Come on, send it in, Charter. Send it in, brother.
Yeah, that slow internet out there, man. He's probably trying.
As well for the Steelers, one of the best. We've got Pat
Pittsburgh. We did not
Fryermuth
see
at
this one
85.
coming.
I did not. You know why? You know why it took him so long to send that pick in, right? He had to put the 2 gloves on. When man can't work, he ain't got both his gloves on. Shout out to you, Charlie.
Charlie got fiber.
Fiber Syria. I believe it when I see that connection.
Yeah, no fiber. I was just watching the stream of his. Like, DOS. That shit terrible.
All right. I mean that fills up the
Mario.
AFC North. We got Weatherby says Baltimore, Cleveland, we got Saran, Ray Vader, and Cincy. Only 2 divisions have filled up with the following. We got Apex left, is it? Yeah, Mario, you're on the clock. I forgot to message you, but you're usually attentive to this stuff. So, Mario,
Where is Mario
mean,
going?
man, if I had, I got no clue, honestly.
Tampa Bay. He's hype about Tampa Bay, man. Or Denver.
I mean, he could go there, but
Washington Commanders. I'm calling it.
I'm gonna guess.
say Denver, man.
I'm gonna guess New England. He's gonna pick up that Cunningham guy and make it the new Lamar team over there, and he's gonna make Baltimore the new or New England the new Baltimore. That's my prediction, but we'll see.
I mean, Mario could come to the South. I can see him being that guy.
Tennessee. Yeah,
I think in
hey,
Tennessee as well.
take Malik Willis.
I mean, I don't know how
Would be interesting.
Mario likes his coffee, but he could be a Levis guy.
Oh man, all right, Mario, you got let me see here. We got a minute and a half left. All right. You just sent it in, Weatherbeast. It's coming your way. Interesting pick. I believe one of us guessed it, but right. Wow. So after Mario, we got Serdan, CT, Goatman, and Ace to finish it off. Just a heads up, fellas. We got 2 division fills up. A couple with 2 empty spots. Come fill them up. Don't let us be lonely. But the pick is in. Mario. Washington.
The Commodores.
So close to CP. I know my man's is probably upset about that one.
Yeah, I gotta feel bad for CT, man. But
so close,
but yet so far. No more Dan Snyder.
You know the beautiful thing about this pick? The truly beautiful thing about this pick is that Mario is almost as old as Lionel Richie, so he could have been in the Commodores. But shout out to you, Mario. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy.
That fills up our 3rd division, man.
That's gonna be a hell of a division.
You got Legend, Mario, Clutch, and WSP. Wow. Mario is scaring Clutch, saying, "I'm following you, brother."
I mean, they had quite a few battles in the AFC North. You know, at the beginning of Madden 23. I'm familiar with each other.
Yep. So, Serdan, you are on the clock, brother. Following, we got back here. We got CT, Dope Man, and Ace. Last 4 to finish it off. Got a couple of division here. Feeling a little lonely. We got the South. We got 2 teams open in the South, 2 teams open in the West. 1 team open in the East in the Patriots. 1 team open in the South with the Commish BSK in Tennessee. Then the other West, we got Denver and La Vegas. So the pick is in. Where are you?
Who's also an 86 overall, and I'm a biased Saints fan, but I'm gonna just say I think
New Orleans.
Back to New Orleans.
Right. I mean, originally I was shocked, and then I remembered that he was actually a New Orleans fan. And I'm like, okay, this makes actually a lot of sense. So he's going back home, his homeboys, with an actual QB now, with Derek Carr. How do you feel about that, BSK?
I mean, that's a great pick. You know, Serdan was a formidable opponent with the Saints at the start of the Madden 23 cycle. Before he had to step away. So you know, it's going to be interesting to see how that division continues to shape up.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got what's here? CT on the clock next. CT Dillman Ace finishing it off. 4 teams going to be left empty. I mean, hopefully we don't get any divisions with 2 empty teams, but that's what it's looking like. But CT, where do you think CT's going?
He got all them "let's ride" damn emojis saved in his phone. I'll say,
And he probably just
I'll
shut
say
off the
Denver.
stream
You going to
after
Denver?
Washington was picked.
Yeah. From to fall that far, get so close.
I mean, he could go.
I don't know. He might go Tennessee, man.
I don't know. I'm
Patriots,
torn on where he's going, man.
Patriots or
CT,
Cardinals?
you got a minute left, brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
CT, he probably doing deadlifts right now, man. You know, somebody.
We gotta catch him mid. We gotta catch him mid set or in between.
Yeah,
set.
you know what I'm saying. He like, I'm not wasting this pre-workout.
I'm feeling it right now. Let me keep going. All right, pick is in. With 30 seconds to spare, let me send it over to you. Weather Beast. So that means Dope Man and Ace finishing it off. Dope Man, you are on the clock. I know you're kind of having issues earlier trying to check the team owners page. Just I added you. If you could see it, let me know if you're having any issues there. But
See what you
pick
got.
is in. Where? Ooh. PSK, this is your boys. How do you feel about this?
I mean, you've got 3 players that are in the top 2 to 3 of their position in the entire file, and Mad Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams. You've got 2 superstar kickers and punters, because you know what I'm saying, that's what the Raiders do. Great kickers and punters. But no, they have a solid team. Jimmy G will be just holding the seat warm for whoever the CT selects either in the draft or if he makes a move at quarterback. But no, it's a solid team. CT's a solid user, solid guy. You know what I'm saying? I like the pick. I like the pick.
Yeah, I mean, I like Ace joining me over in the West. I hate the Raiders, but I'm happy he took them because it's gonna be fun battles. Me versus CT. I know he donated me all my Chiefs players last cycle, so I owe him 2 free wins every season. You know? Or just trade him Kelsey and I can't do that. Kidding. But it's
I
gonna
got
be
you,
fun
CT.
battles between me and CT, really.
We'll get Kelsey to retire after year 1. We'll offer him a job with the Destiny Madden League Media Network, and you know what I'm saying, an offer he can't refuse.
Get the new heights on the show weekly. But how much time we got left for you, Dope Man? You got a minute left. Just DM me your pick whenever you got your time, and then Ace, be ready. You're next. Oh, actually, Ace just sent it to me, so good timing. So, who's next? Who I just said it to. Ace, you are officially on the clock. So any predictions where Dope Man's going? I know he was Carolina. He won a Super Bowl. So any predictions?
I'm gonna say the Patriots, man. I'm gonna say the Patriots too. Yeah.
Just seems to work. You know, at least what worked for kind of what some of the same things that worked for him with that Carolina team that he could build on.
Message Ace. Hopefully he's up. I know he doesn't have his Chargers to pick, but maybe he turned off the draft after that, but we'll see. But all right. He's going Arizona.
Wow.
All right.
There we
I
go.
like it.
A lot of draft capital. Should have a lot of cap space. You know, some obvious holes, but definitely a good kind of good foundation to build with.
It's a rebuild team, but from his playing with the Panthers last year, he had Trey Lance, and so I'd expect him to get Kyler Murray going and start that rebuild process.
That's a fact. That's nice. That's a very very solid selection there. So he joins G Money and Voxality in the NFC West. So that just leaves the Rams open in that division.
Last. So every division is either fully filled or has one team open, which is, what we could ask for, right? We don't want to have a whole team open for, all the new guys, but we figured out, everyone that picked figured out at least 2 division mates, which is very very good.
Yep.
But
And just so
Patriots in this drop, man.
Yeah.
Patriots drop in. It's a surprise.
Who's watching and is interested to know we're only picking the top 28 teams. We have 4 spots that are still to be determined. And a few guys on the wait list. So we will be, hashing those out in a separate, broadcast, most likely within the next week.
Yeah, man. I mean, this tournament's going to be a great opportunity for those who are trying to find a spot. If you're signed up for the tournament and are a waitlister, it's kind of a last effort to prove that you could play. But we're not looking for good users. We're looking for users that can play by the rules mainly. But after the pick, make sure you guys stay around. We got a trivia question to show you guys, so make sure you DM it or not DM it, but put it in the league chat whenever it pops up, your answer. First one to answer, we'll get some sort of reward or prize. We don't know yet, but you'll get some sort of prize if you get the answer correct, and you're the first one to get it. So make sure you guys hang around and take a look at that. But Ace, the pick is in. Where are you? Ace is going to New England. He's the new Bill Belichick.
There we go.
PR, I'll let you take over this one. I know you guys you got some quote unquote bad blood, good buddies.
Yeah, no bad blood, man. Ace is like my little lost son, man. So
Wow.
Oh,
okay. Him going to New England. That's who else is out there? Let's go. Who's out there, man? We got Dominus.
Sin, Rain, and Dom. So.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna be a punching bag out there. Yeah, Ace a punching bag out there. 3 wins. everybody let it hang on Ace. All good. But no, in all seriousness, I mean shit, Ace, man, picking almost last as far as the featured users to look into a Patriots team, which really well put together team. Nothing flashy, but like you said, just methodically put together. Belichick like to do the things that Ace likes to do, which is dip and dunk and play smart football. So honestly, picking where he's at, he couldn't have had a better pick. That's good stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got your pick out of the 3 quarterbacks. I mean, if you want to involve Zappy there, you got Zeke now with Ramondre, which is interesting as it is. And then you got a really, really good young defense and quick and athletic DBs. Um, but
Yeah, he got some Christian Gonzalez at corner. He's built to be a great Madden corner.
oh my
Um,
God, yeah, he's gonna be fun to get
Martu
up.
is the linebacker that is going to be crazy to build up in depth. You already got Duggar. You got
Yep.
anybody who's named Jones plays for that team and plays in the secondary. They got a lot of Joneses, so you got to keep up with them. But nah, they're a solid team, man. You know, I got nightmares of them people. Um, so
Yeah, and Judon, man, you got Matthew.
oh yeah, Matthew Judon, Christian Barmore. Um, oh, they got was it
Nice, man.
Keon White, I believe. The rookie is on that team. He's a solid player in real life and has some very good Madden traits as well. So, you know, that is a very solid team.
They'll put together.
All right. So that does it for our top 28. What's the biggest surprise for you tonight, BR?
Man, I want to say probably Ace. I mean, Ace looking into the Patriots, man. I had a Patriots. Take a quick glance here, man. Uh, biggest surprise.
I got a couple that I'm thinking of, but
You got a couple? I was gonna say, but Rain went to Buffalo. Banks went to KC.
I boxed to
Easy.
Atlanta was a big surprise.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm trying to just gauge on some. I guess my surprise of the draft overall is not so much who went where, it's which team slid. So you got a Miami team,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you had a Patriots going at 28. Even a Seattle, man. Seattle's capital, some talent sliding down to 17. Dallas at 16, you know. So I think more so the biggest surprise to me was the amount of team and roster talent sliding down the list. With priority going to more so who was in the division and playing with folks, you know what I mean? So, which is also good to see.
Yep. And I mean, a big surprise for me, obviously, Tennessee falling out of the top 28 with D Hop and King Henry over there. I know they're older, but and you got your pick out of three quarterbacks that you want, and one of them, may not be good in real life with Malik, but Madden wise, he's besides the traits. I mean, man, he's fun to build around if you can do it correctly. But yeah, Tennessee falling out. Let me look here. I'm just looking really quick. Who's a big one? I would say Weatherby's going to Baltimore was a big surprise for me. Um, and then another big surprise was, let me see here. Lance going to Houston. Houston going that early. So those are my probably two that shocked me the most. Uh, what about you, BSK? What's your biggest surprise? Number one
Biggest
biggest.
surprise. Um, I asked y'all first because I was trying to narrow it down. Um, but Sin going to Miami is an extremely scary proposition, in my opinion, for the other people in that division. Um, you know, Tua is not he's not like a Madden elite guy, but with what Sin did last cycle with like Gino and crap, who were the other quarterbacks he rolled through there? But you know,
The Howell
he
was one.
always yeah, he did have Howell. Um, you know, and he was always in playoff contention. He was always um beating the brakes off of people that he should beat the brakes off of. Consistent with his games. But now you put him on a team that has the best 4x1 relay team in Madden. You've got a defense that has Ramsey, Holland, Xavier Howard. You got Jerome Baker and David Long at linebacker. Christian Wilkins, Agba. That defensive line with Chubb and Phillips coming off the edge. Come on, man. Good luck, man. Everybody in the AFC, including myself.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, man. Be a threat. I feel like a lot of these guys in the AFC are threats. You could say the same about NFC. I mean, like the whole league's a threat. The parity in this league is unbelievable.
It truly is. Truly is. Do we have a repeat Super Bowl champion this past cycle? I don't believe we did.
You got a repeat Super Bowl loser, but repeat
Hey,
Every time.
loser.
Hey.
Straight Buffalo Bills. That was the Doe and BR Bowl, man. Who's gonna get there? I mean, the AFC North played tough, but I mean, when it came down to big games, they got beat up.
And I'm gonna say, rumor has it is that one Super Bowl BR did win was a co-championship. I don't know. I didn't say
Can't
it.
listen to that.
They
You
said it was
can't
a bubble
perpetuate those
chip.
rumors, man.
They
That
said it was
shit
a bubble
crazy.
chip. I'm just saying. I'm
I
hearing
was
bubble
saying
chip. That's what they
I
said.
forget who I played.
Mickey Mouse-
man. I
the
forget
Mickey
who I
Mouse
played,
one.
honestly.
Hey,
A chip's a
Mickey
chip,
Mouse
man.
chip.
I'll take it. Because if
Hey.
I lost it, y'all be hanging out over my head. I know that. So hey,
all I know is they say your Lombardi got ears on it. That's all I'm saying.
that's cool. That's cool. It'll sit right up on there.
Hey,
You got my name up in there.
there you
It's all
go.
good for me, bro.
You say spell my name right.
You spell my name right.
Hey, Kobe said
I'm
banners
about to
last
look at these
forever, man.
trades.
That's what he said.
It's full trade season now.
Yeah, I mean, gotta get this cycle up and running, but
Hey, Weather Beast has a trivia question. So if we can show that, and then we'll kind of start to wrap things up. All right, so the trivia question, Banks. I can't say the name.
no, you can't. But Clutch said it loud and clear. He was the first one to get it. He's gonna get a little reward. But Zach James, best running back, I would say last cycle, or one of the right. He tore defenses up. Not mine. I feel like every time he played the Bears, he was hiding in the locker room, pulling getting a dump or something, pulling a Lamar. But trivia question answer was Zach James. Congratulations to Clutch for getting it right first. But yeah, let's. I I think that's all for the show. We got all 28 picks in. All 28 picks are finished. I'm going to be sending out everybody's profile pick later in the day, later in the night once I wrap things up. I'm gonna send it out once the stream wraps up and I start wrapping things up. All your names should be changed. The tournament is now officially live. Make sure if you did do finish a game, make sure both teams or one of the teams, right, post the score in tournament scores, as long with streaming all your games, because I want to watch and I'm sure most want to watch.
Yep. As always, make sure your
Yeah.
streams are archived. All league rules do apply to the tourney games. But, appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, I appreciate BR and BSK for joining us, for being here, us three running the show, and special thanks to Weatherbeast for putting this show all together. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's gonna get a little reward in lotto balls, which is very much deserved. But this is one of the best. I didn't know this was even possible, so big props to him. And we're hoping to have live games throughout the cycle. So yeah, anything else you guys, BR, BSK, want to say before we log off for the night?
Summed it up perfect, man. Like I said, big shout out to Weather Beast. Fantastic production, man. Grade A.
A+.
Yeah, Weatherby. That's great work by you, sir. We really appreciate you. Banks, I appreciate you. You've stepped in and helped the league get to even higher levels than where we were at before. So I truly appreciate you. BR, we go way back, like well over a decade, doing this thing. So I definitely appreciate you, joining us last cycle and what I'm saying, putting the fear into people. But no, it's the league is great, and it's truly an honor to be in a league with all of y'all, doing the type of things that we're doing. It's not an easy adjustment for a lot of people, but the people in the league make it possible for guys to come in and enjoy the league. So shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate anybody who's not in the league. If you're interested, we'll have the Discord link in the description. My Madden page, once that goes live, will be in there as well. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter at Destiny Madden League. So that information will be in the description as well. But appreciate everybody tuning in again. Everybody have a wonderful night. That's all, folks.
Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to see all the things that we could be. We could be like fire. No one could put us out. We burn so bright, and they will compromise just to feel the energy of our light. Yeah, we could burn like fire, 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 fire. Yeah, we could burn like fire, 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 fire. What you waiting for?